What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Cosmic Carrier here, bringing you another World of Tanks gameplay. And today I'm in my E-50M Tier 10 German medium. And this tank I unlocked quite a while ago. I've had it for quite a while. I think I've got almost 200 games. And I would say my first 100 games in this thing were abysmal. And as a result, I had really bad win rate. It was like 30-35%, something like that. And I put it down to two things: a buttload of bad luck, and me simply not respecting the tank. Because I say not respecting, what do I mean? You know, my opinion of the tank wasn't, you know, I didn't think it was anything special. You know, because I was having all this bad luck, I was, oh, this tank is cursed. I don't like it. But once I kind of grew to respect the thing, because this tank is like a firm favorite with a lot of tankers. Once I grew to respect it and appreciate it, appreciate the, you know, the rate of fire, the armor, if you angle it just right, the ramming capabilities, the sniping capabilities of this tank, the all-round, you know, greatness of this tank. I started to have great game after great game, and I started to respect the thing, and as a result today I absolutely love my E-50M. I absolutely love my E-50M, and I think I've lifted up my win rate to, like, okay, it's still abysmal, you know, 45%, it's 45, 46, something like that, but it's headed in the right direction. You know, it's just going up, and you know, it's only 150 games played in the thing so far, so you know, my stats on the tank are yet to be, you know, fleshed out, so to speak. But anyhow, you can see what I'm doing here. I'm kind of being passive, because on a counter on this map, you want to, on South Coast, you want to figure out, are the enemies gonna go for that early cap? Because a lot of times they'll put 2-3 bad guys onto the cap, and you're forced to, you know, deal with that. You're forced out into the open and all that good stuff. But they seem to be decent enemies. They seem to be good enemies, and I got the feeling that we're in for like a real battle. So I decide I'm gonna flank them from the rear. I'm gonna try and hook up with my teammates. There's a heavy to my left, 2 heavies and a TD. I'm gonna try and hook up with them and meet up with them, and we're gonna flank him from the rear. But at the same time, I see this medium pulling back, and I get the feeling I got the feeling that he was onto me, that he understood what I was planning, what I was about to do. So I said, okay, you know, I'll face off with you. But what he didn't know was, you know, I had a bunch of compadres with me, 2 heavies and a TD, and there he is, 262A, absolutely unbelievable rate of fire. You know, he could tear me apart, so to speak. And lo and behold, here come my compadres, and what does he do? He pulls back. So plan executed perfectly so far. He sort of kind of YOLOs at me, possibly, maybe, I'm not sure what he was planning, but he comes at me. My compadres kind of come along and join the fight, and I get a nice shot into him, take him out, we're good to go. So far the plan has worked out perfectly. You know, he did exactly what I intended, kind of, sort of. He managed to get 2 shots into me, shaved off 600 hit points, but that's okay. You know, it's not bad. It's just 4-4. I'm still confident. I'm in my E-50M, so I'm not Superman, you know, nobody's invincible and all of that stuff. So again, it felt like we're in for a decent battle. You know, nobody's going for looking to cap the base or anything like that. We're not putting a bunch of tanks onto the cap circle, and neither is the enemy. So we're in for a decent battle, and I always like that on South Coast, because I hate it when, you know. Anyhow, managed to take out the SU-152. First shot, I'm not sure what happened. Possibly, maybe he was behind like a ridge or wall or something like that. M103. Can I pen him? I decide to pull back. I'm detected and sixth sensed. I don't want to lose any more hit points. We're down by 2, so there's that to consider. And I'm not sure about what's going on down below me. You know, I don't have that situational awareness, so I need to preserve my hit points and, you know, till I figure out a plan, figure out a strategy, how to deal with the enemies. But I'm not gonna figure that out, till we locate them, so to speak. So my thinking was, I thought that the majority of the enemies that were around the cap circle had been taken care of, and sure enough, all that is left is at the top part of the map, the rear flank. T-57, plant a nice shot into him. Angle, use the terrain to my advantage. At the same time, there's a lot of cover here down below. You don't know what's lurking out there. Be careful. Angle, use the terrain. Angle, use the terrain. Down to 1,400 hit points, so we're good. We're still good. They got 2 on the cap, but that's not that big a deal because it is encounter. It does take a while. Managed to get another shot into me. T-57, can I take him out? Yes, I do. And now it's kind of even, 9 to 9, pardon me, 9 to 10. But we're good. Well, I'm feeling confident here in my E-50M. Like I said, IS-7. And it's like I said, I'm very apprehensive here because there's a lot of debris, houses, bushes, trees between myself and a whole bunch of wrecks. So I'm very apprehensive about pushing forward. Been reduced to 700 hit points, so somebody could possibly one-shot me. Depends on which tank, what they got, what kind of gun they got. SU-101, I've played in that tank. I know what it's capable of. It's a low alpha but quick firing gun, so he's not that much of a threat. And I decided, okay, this IS-7 needs to be taken out. A dude auto aim, first time managed to pen, and there we go, he gets taken out. And now we're leading by 1. 2 of my compadres do jump on the base to start up the cap. Kind of draws the enemies out into the open. SU-101, I can take care of you, no problema. You're one shot. There we go. He gets taken care of. Centurion 7-1 manages to ammo rack me, and I thought, oh, I can take him out easy peasy. But then I realized, oh, I'm ammo racked. It's gonna take me a while. So I decided to retreat, so to speak, in a more strategic, a smarter position where I can angle, where I can peekaboo. But he gets taken out, so we're good to go. 2 heavies left. That's it. Nothing else. What do we see? E-75 on low health. Fantastic. But he's hauling ass. A lot of debris again down here. Place a shot, but I miss, and I'm ammo racked, so it's taken me quite a while to reload my weapon. And there we go. Any second now. He gets taken out. Could have picked up my 5th kill, but yeah. And all that's left is a KV-4, nothing else. A single, pardon me, my compadres. Let's go for it. Let's attack. Let's not cap the base. Anyways, it's only one bad guy. It's a free kill, free XP, free silver, all of that good stuff. Come on, guys. And finally they do agree. I think one gets off, the other one stays. But a very, very decent game in my E-50M. I know how to handle this beast. I've tamed my E-50M, and I kind of derp out here. I believe I jump off a cliff without realizing. That could have been really bad. I was kind of eager to get my 5th kill, and the KV-4 gets taken out. Good game, good teamwork. Nice flanking from the rear. Good call on that medium. So all worked out perfectly in the end. Good game. Don't get I just got 2.5k damage, but I'm happy with that. And this game is very high in damage. You know, I managed to get a buttload of damage in this game, and you can see that I have Binox installed on my E-50M. And why is that? Because this tank is an absolute beast of a sniper. It is a fantastic sniping machine, you know, and if called upon, and it's not in every game like you saw in South Coast. I didn't do any long distance sniping or anything like that, but on certain maps, you know, like Corellia, I don't know, this map, not so much, but I am called upon, so to speak, even though nobody sends out the call. But this map, yeah, I do manage to do a buttload of sniping. You know, I'm unspotted, I'm not lit up, and I do a lot of sniping, and that's why I have Binox installed on my E-50M, because it is a fantastic sniping machine. And why on earth would you not take advantage of that? You know, the accuracy is fantastic, the aim time is fantastic. Why on earth would you not take advantage of that? Because I mean, look at these tanks. These are big, massive behemoth tanks with a whole buttload of hit points, and I'm kind of taking away those hit points. I'm softening up these tanks for my compadres. Why on earth? I'm saying this because, you know, occasionally some people say in the comments, you should not be sniping in the medium, you should not be sniping in the medium. Absolutely, when it comes to the Batchat, when it comes to the M48, when it comes to you know, I can only comment on the tanks that I have. The SDB1, I did initially install Binox, but that was because I was just trying out the tank. But with this tank, having Binox, in my opinion, is an absolute must. You can see what I'm doing. I've managed 4 pens, and I'm not even done yet, and I've yet to be lit up. And the tanks that I'm hitting, they're big, massive, behemoth tanks, and I'm assisting my team. I'm helping my team. Why on earth would I not do this for my team? Absolutely, I'm going to do everything that I can in my power to assist my team, and if need be, I'm going to snipe in my E-50M, you know, because if my team need it, I'm going to do it. And look at this. This is ISA STI, big massive guns, big massive tanks, T95, you know, absolutely 100%. So in the initial stages, and I think I've got another upload coming up where I do exactly the same thing, and it's on Corellia. I snipe, I do some brawling, and then, you know, I get a victory. So why on earth would you not take advantage of a gun that is fantastic at sniping? So sniping done, I decided, okay, this flank over here, we are leading 63, but it's a wide open map, and you know, anything can happen. It's just the initial stages of the game. We've invested a lot of tanks over to my left, so of course we're leading initially. So, but it's still, yeah, it doesn't mean anything. It's still early stages of the game. But that flank over there to my right, I said to myself, okay, I need to do some long distance sniping on them, because I don't want them pushing towards our base, capping our base, and right at the last second, you know, they win by, you know, base cap. You know, I do not want that to happen. So again, I'm sniping. Nice little pen there on the E100, E3. Again, nice pen. And again, you know, I've penned 8 times. There's a woofie back there. Penned 8 times, and I've yet to be lit up. And they've kind of learned their lesson. I'm assuming the medium over there to my left, and the heavy unloading as well. So, but we've developed a nice healthy lead. I mean, it's 9-7. It's pretty decent, I would say. So we just need to deal with the rest of the bad guys in the town. So I decide, okay, that flank has hesitated. They've kind of pulled back, so to speak. Let's assist with shutting down this flank, so my compadres can push towards the enemy base, so to speak. Enemy artillery manages to take one out, and the score now is 9-8, and I bring it back up to 10-8 with the kill on the T-95. Decides to push forwards, and I instantly recognize what's going on. All that's left is the E-100, the Wolfie, and the what was it, the E-3 over there to my far left. So I decide I'm going to push towards the enemy base because I want to take out artillery. You know, I want to take out artillery, and then I can move onwards and upwards and take out the rest of the team. Well, assisting. Take out assisting taking out KV4 on my way. So pretty good so far. Managed 10 pens, 1 kill. Of course, I'm not that scared of the enemy pushing towards our base and capping now. You know, I figure they're resigned kind of to a loss, so to speak, and they're most probably thinking, okay, let's hunker down and take out as many bad guys as possible before, you know, the inevitable end kind of thing. Managed to take out Artie, and we are good to go. Looks like the E-100 got taken out, and all that is left are the 2 TDs over in the far corner of the map. But at the same time, you know, I was saying to myself, I don't want to die. You know, of course, we've got the victory, but I don't want to die. E3 down below, he has considerable health, but I do not want to jump down there and do the ring of death on this guy, because A, he could pull the Wolfie gets another kill. He could pull back up against the wall, and then I can't do the ring of death anymore. But not only that, he could be bait. He could be bait for the Wolfie. E3 pulls up. I decide to do a rather awkward ring of death around him, and I feel safe. I feel safe in doing what I'm doing, because the Wolfie's not shooting. The Wolfie's not shooting, and that means, you know, he's not over there in the far corner. He's moved on to someplace else, possibly maybe towards our base. That's the only place he could have went. In the southeast corner, you know, in that vicinity, basically. Pardon me, the northeast corner, towards our base, basically. So I signal to my compadres, don't cap the base. Let's go for this. Let's take out the Wolfie. You know, he has a whole bunch of health, and it's free XP, it's free silver, it's free this, it's why on earth. We've been here before many times. I'm not gonna. Why cap the base? Why on earth would you cap the base? So when you're approaching a Wolfie, it's all about how much health he has. It's all about, is he reloaded? Is he fully loaded? Yeah, because he could take me out. He could take me out easily. And if we kind of coordinate our attack together, he's easy peasy, you know. But I wanted to survive. I wanted to get the kill. I wanted, you know. But it's all about, is his gun loaded? Has he fired? Well, you guys know. And he's on full health. So that is definitely a threat to me, but of course it's not a threat for victory, anything like that. And as I approach, I hear him firing his gun, and that is just music to my ears, because he's firing his gun. That means he can't kill me. That means, you know, it's in the bag. I got this. Hello. Nah, you fired, buddy. I don't even bother to move. We're good. And there we go. Pick up my third kill of the game. Good to go. Good to go. Great game. Great initial sniping. Good calls on that E3. And yeah, pretty good game. Still no mastery badge though. 5.7k damage. Take it easy, guys. Adios, muchachos.